can't see the stitches. They're like under it. Is that normal?
Maybe that means it's healing. I don't know.
Is it healing too fast?
Healing too fast?
I don't know.
What's wrong with you?
Right there? Yeah. That's called stitches. Oh. Yeah.
Mom, why
do you know how you get stitches? By snitching. I'm just kidding. Do you know what snitch means? To tattletale. You hate tattling?
No, yeah.
Girl, you were the #1 tattleteller in this house. Mama, Jameson looked at me. Yeah. That's called tattletelling. What do you think about the stitches?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Do they look cool?
I do have a big neck.
Why do I have a big neck?
Yes.
Why do you have a small neck?
That's how I laugh.
That's my laugh.
No, that's mine.
I'm laughing. It's my laugh. I love you.
Love you.
Do you want to tell YouTube hi?
Bye.
You want to say bye?
No.
You say hi YouTube.
Hi, you too.
Oh, I need glasses. I'm here trying to wipe my eye and I'm picking my nose.
Why are your glasses?
Joel's over here making me cry.
So this is what happened. So you can't see it now, but Lucy, hold on. Her shirt was really far apart, and you can see her boobs. I was trying to just cop a feel, and I went like this. Boom! She instantly like slapped me. I was like, I wasn't going any further up.
I don't know why, but I immediately started crying. I think I might be traumatized.
A little bit. I was just trying to cop a feel.
I don't know where that came from. He came near me and I instantly just freaked out.
Oakland, you set a good example.
Traumatized and didn't know it. So what do? Do you just cut it out? I've never had stitches before.
It's really quick.
Okay.
You're okay.
That stings. Is that all out? Oh.
So you can use a scar cream and sunscreen on top, okay?
Hey YouTube, it's Lucy.
And Joel.
I'm gonna try to let him talk as much as he can recall. So we'll start with my voice. Obviously, it's still like paralyzed or whatever.
We went today and they did the camera up her nose thing again. They said that it has not gotten better. It's actually gotten a little worse.
How long before that goes away?
It was a little bit different. We didn't sacrifice any nerve or anything, but you know,
I get really tingly and lightheaded after talking.
Breathe their nose, 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 say Eades. Good, breathe. Yeah, right now your left side is working perfect. The right side is the one that was making hard time right now.
It's a worst case scenario for that side of her vocal cord. In 6 months, if it hasn't came back, it's
Then
not
that's
going
considered
to
permanent.
permanent, yeah. Only option there is to inject a filler basically in the vocal cord. It brings it closer to the other vocal cord to make it where that one doesn't have to vibrate as much. It doesn't fix this one, it just brings it closer to this one so that it doesn't have to work as hard, but this one's still not doing anything.
It would mean I'd have to go back to the hospital.
And go back under.
I'd have to go back under, be put to sleep. Only a 10-minute surgery. They still have to put you to sleep for it. Number one, is it covered by insurance?
Yeah.
How much is it out of pocket? And she wants me to consider doing it now versus 6 months later, because when I talk like this, I'm lightheaded. I am out of breath. It hurts. And she said it's because I'm having to use
like all your energy,
right,
to do it.
That it's literally making me lightheaded.
Yeah.
And it hurts. Discuss this alternative because I have 8 kids, and like right now, just from talking, my hands are already, my face, my mouth is already tingly from talking.
But there's one good thing. There's one. She also can't yell at me now.
I did earlier.
She can just very loudly whisper at me.
I yelled at him earlier.
Could barely even hear her.
Those who don't know, we've been trying to find a bigger house, and he's really fixated on the house,
Very
which
bad timing.
I guess was not obvious to him, which is why I was yelling at him.
I get very, 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 very obsessed with one thing at a time, and we have been waiting for...
He's got tunnel vision.
Literally, I can't not think about it. I'm still thinking about it right now, but I'm not talking about it to her, but I'm still thinking
I'm
about it.
mad.
We've been waiting for a lot of different things to fall into place and happen for us to be able to get the house. And all of that happened now, which is shitty timing, I know. And I should have been focused on her, and I got really fixated on the house situation until I told her I'm taking a step back, not going to worry about it until she wants to bring it back up.
I yelled at him, but I yelled at
She
him
didn't
because...
she can't yell at me. She thought in her head she was yelling. She wasn't yelling. But I got the fact that she was mad and that she was trying to yell.
It's part of why I was like mad. It's not, to me, just the obvious, but like at that appointment today, I got my pathology results, and the results showed that it was definitely papillary. There's different types of thyroid cancer. Mine is definitely papillary. It was definitely in the right side and in the middle. It was not in the left side. The left was benign.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. The margins are clear. Like definitely, because it was a papillary, the carcinoma. I don't want to wait too long.
Within that, they gauge like certain margins and like
It's like a middle part.
It's the ISTHMUS, I think. I don't know how you spell it. But it's the middle part of your thyroid. Like a whole, it's a whole big thing. I can share it. I'll add it in over Joel's face. And stop.
Move it.
My phone's sitting on my laptop.
That's sitting on a bed. That is sitting on our bed.
That's on top of my legs. Well, my legs are between the bin and the bed.
So if you notice the shaking, we're sorry.
So that pathology report indicates that they've now labeled it as, I'm sorry, my hands are tingly because I'm talking. Labeled it as like some pN1a, I don't know. They labeled it as some crap, and basically what that crap means is that it indicates that the cancer may have metastasized to my lymph nodes, and that it has at least metastasized to 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. It's in the pathology report. Just read it.
If only it were that easy. I read it. It doesn't make any sense to me. I wish that there was like a doctor pathology report, and then there was like I'm going to give this to you. I'm going to very basically tell you what this says.
But even my surgeon was like, look, I can't tell you anything about this. You have to go see your radiation doctor. You have to talk to them. You've already got an appointment scheduled. You'll have to go over it with them. So that's why I'm only able to tell y'all a little. And she didn't know, and I don't know. And we're not going to know. Not until then. I'm dealing with that. I'm dealing with I didn't want to take the radioactive stuff to begin with, and thought I may be able to get out of it, to my husband's only wanting to talk about a house. House. And in my brain,
I'm sorry.
In my brain, I'm trying to process everything that I just got. And I can't even talk to him about it because he's so house driven. While talking about emotions, I did cry the other day out of frustration. I need to sit down and figure out what meds need to be taken together, how far apart, when I can eat, what I can eat, what I can't eat with each med. It's a lot and it's overwhelming.
I tried to do all of that for her, but she has to know it herself and not just listen to me.
Well, and there was more meds. Like you didn't have them all. And there were certain things you also didn't know. So it wasn't like a him thing. It was just like an overwhelming thing. Like I'm so used to just getting up and doing what I want, not having to worry about taking a pill at a certain time, or what I can and can't eat, or pills interacting with other pills. And
It's a lot.
It was a lot of
nothing to
a lot of different things at once, and things that I don't understand. And I was hungry and asking him for food, and he was like trying to get me certain food, but I couldn't have dairy, and I couldn't do this, and I cried out of frustration. That's new. I don't know if I necessarily didn't plan on it happening or what, but if you're finding yourself going down this same path, just a friendly heads up, it can become a lot out of nowhere. A lot of y'all know that I've been having eye issues since I gave birth, but a lot of y'all were like, wait, 6 months? Well, we're 8 months, and my eyes have gotten even worse.
Yeah, so we got an eye exam done yesterday,
yes,
and they have gotten worse / better.
Once my stigmatism is fixed, my vision's great, but the stigmatism makes everything so bad. My left eye is worse now than what my right eye was to begin with, which is why I have all this like tension. My head just hurts.
From what I understand about what's going on with her eyes is basically
farsighted and nearsighted.
So yes, so when I'm looking like at this computer and then I look at the wall, it's immediately everything's just always in focus. But everything to me is just always in focus. Like my eyes don't focus; it's just in focus. But for her, it's kind of like, when I thought about it, how she explained it, like an old crappy camera. When you would move it and it would take a second to focus on whatever it is, and then you move it back to a closer one and it'd take a second to focus. That's essentially what I feel, what her eyes are doing.
I'm an old
You're an old crappy camera. Yes.
An old crappy camera.
So, but that's, when you said it, I was like, oh, that's what it's trying to refocus on a different focal point. So that's what when she said it, that's what it made me think of. So her eyes are having to work a lot harder, because when it make that like the sound to refocus, that's what I thought about.
Because I'm an old crappy camera.
Yeah, I'm a brand new one. It's just always focused on everything.
I don't know if I said it or not, but my stitches are out. The drain tube is not. People told me it was going to close by now.
Definitely not closed.
It's not closed.
I keep on waiting for something to squirt out at me.
Moving on.
Don't shoot it at the camera.
You can see I have squirt. I've got stuff on it right now. I was gifted some Mederma nighttime. That's not what's on it. I have oil on it right now. But I do want to say thank you. I was also gifted a pillow that he's currently laying on. I've had...
It's soft.
Yeah, I used it last night and I slept really good. And then earlier today, I was propping my legs up on it because my legs go numb really quick. So he's using it right this second for this video. He hijacked it for the video. I did want to say thank you. It did not have a note.
Did you just try to touch me?
No, I'm still mad at you.
Can't even see.
I'm not going to touch you.
You were nowhere near me.
Don't worry. I don't plan on touching you.
Shut up.
Can't see you with the old crappy camera I am.
That's what I was saying. You're like...
Well, I did do a video the other day. I think I was talking to Hudson, and I went...
She still
I went to
she's being a turd.
I went to scratch my eye and go like that, and I went way over here and was picking my nose because I couldn't see.
You gonna talk to him about the thing in your hand?
What?
Your little fidget thing.
It's a fidget thing. What about it? That's it. If anybody has any good recipes, I'm a big snack person though. I don't really eat a lot of meals. I did find a lot of snacks, like gluten-free snack packs to try off of Amazon. But other than that, I would love some recommendations of just healthy, gluten-free, dairy-free snacks.
You don't eat meals except for 2 in the morning when you want me to make you a
And I can.
full-fledged freaking
No, I like omelets.
gourmet omelet with
I
like
veggie
500 things in it.
omelets. I like a veggie omelets, and I like them at 2 a.m.
Oh, will you make me an omelet with onions and tomatoes and peppers and garlic
It's like
and
the one
garlic
time I get
powder and
hungry.
onion powder and avocado sliced and cheese?
With.
I know you just said you're really sleepy and you want to go to bed, but I really want an omelet right now.
I get lightheaded again.
This is before your surgery, Miss. I get lightheaded.
Don't ask me if I need anything if you're not prepared.
People just say that to be nice.
I will take you up on it. I want my omelet, damn it.
Ridiculous. I mean, they're freaking chopping up crap, put it in there.
Oh, it's already pre-chopped, shush.
Yeah, because I started buying it pre-chopped because I was tired of that crap.
I'm the one who makes it 9 out of 10 times.
Oh, and green onions. 9 out of 10.
Yes.
9 out of 10.
Yes. Do you not realize how many onions I make when you're at work?
9 out of 10.
Omelets.
Well, I would assume it'd have to be like hundreds a day if you do it 9 out of 10 times.
The kids and I eat a lot of omelets too. We like our veggie omelets. They're healthy.
Nobody likes those veggie omelets but you.
Kason and Jason eat them all as much as I do. I need to see the chiropractor because like I can now turn my head, whereas I couldn't turn it at all. But that's as far as like my range of motion goes.
They said it was going to be like that because it basically had to like hyperextend your neck during surgery. So it's going to be sore like that for a while.
All I know is I can't turn it and I can't really like look up without like moving my back. And I don't know if that's just because it's tight, because it feels tight. It feels really, really tight.
Probably.
But I've got a lot of pain right here, like all the way up, all the way up. It hurts. It's just constant. And I'm big, like, turn my head and like crack my neck.
She can't do it.
And I can't do it at all. I have to go poop, so.
Why are you smiling like that? Was weird.
Because I haven't had to poop all week and I have to poop.
You're not going to poop. You're going to fart on the toilet.
Maybe. We'll find out.
Weirdo.
Until next
All right,
time.
poopy time. Bye.
Bye, y'all.